The swaying of the bean players, the bean which is a wind instrument strongly associated with the snake charmers. And there we have a magnificent view of what some would say is the star of the show. Tinko's already mentioned it, this giant helium balloon, an aerostat as it's called.
Being charmed up.
It's the biggest helium balloon in the world. It's rising gradually to a height of about 25 meters. And it acts as a kind of giant projector screen. It really does play a very important part in the ceremony. It's absolutely spectacular, a very clever concept.
It cost a lot of money as well, Hugh. Thousands of dollars worth of helium balloon. Thousands of dollars worth of helium balloon there. Now we're seeing the rising of Rajasthani puppets. This is the northern state of Rajasthan. It's a desert state. These are synonymous from that state.
The Nehru Stadium here in Delhi ablaze with lights. There'll be some spectacular displays of fireworks during the evening. The fireworks and the drums, a little reminder maybe of what we saw in Beijing in 2008. Though far fewer drummers here, several hundred of them, but in Beijing of course there were thousands of drummers to beat that initial countdown. Here in Delhi we have drummers of all kinds from all regions of the country.
Yes, Hugh, we do. We have drums from the northeast, from Nagaland. We have drums from Rajasthan. We do. It just sort of goes. It's an example of the diversity of this country, the different cultures, the food, the languages that India represents, and the traditions as well.
There might not be as many of them, Hugh, but they're making enough noise, that's for sure. It really is resonating through the stadium, isn't it?
Well, they're very big as well. Mentioned you here that these drummers who are coming out are all from indigenous peoples in this country. So they've been brought in from, these are tribal peoples of India.
The organisers telling us that there will be some 9,000 people taking part in this opening ceremony. And there you see some emerging from under the central stage. They've built a special tunnel under the stage to the outer rim of the arena here. That's where hundreds and thousands of these performers will emerge.
Well, when you're designing new stadia now, Hugh, you have to always think, is this place going to be used for a big opening ceremony, a major games, of course, same for 2012. And when you said this underwent its reconstruction pretty much from when it was built in 1982, they have to think about this evening and of course the closing ceremony.
Now as the master drummer sways and performs, just look there centre stage, because we're going to get a glimpse of one of the stars of the show, a little 7-year-old boy called Keshav, and he will perform his own solo on the drums in tandem with all the others.